dating episode. The dating episode here. Why are y'all there? Why are you there? Is it love or is it a life or a lifestyle? Is it love or is it a lifestyle? Where's my paper? I just got to finish doing two very important, one dating relationship video and then a reading, and I had to go back and do the dating relationship video. So y'all check it out. It was called they slip out when, you know, when y'all married or you're in a relationship, they slip out. They start fights to get out and go cheat, right? That's two videos, right? My nose itching already. It's about to be good. All right, I'm like doing so much this morning. But this one is it for love or y'all lifestyle that y'all are with this person? Everybody wants to know, are y'all doing this for love? How you can tell, or are you doing it for the lifestyle? Right? And also, why are they there? Why are y'all still there? Why is he or her still there? Right? So hopefully it's gonna shed light on what type of relationship y'all got going. You know, they say at first we marry for love. Take what resonate, of course. This will be in my dating, courting, marriage playlist on my YouTube channel, by the way. If y'all ever want to go back through some dating relationships. Of course, get the book, You're Not It Sis, the ebook on my website, www.kemarts.org. All right, I got one called I'm Not Her. I got about 3 more on narcissism, relationships, and then another one on spirituality. So it's going to be some volumes to it. So now back to what I was saying. Is it love or a lifestyle? Why are you there? And if you go see when they slip out, the 2 videos I just did this morning, when you slip out and how you can tell a man is cheating. All right? How you can tell your man is cheating. And that will tell you slightly why you're there too. Because if it's love, if it's a lifestyle you're marrying for, or you're getting together with somebody because you just want to have a cushiony lifestyle, or are you really in love, which we know it ain't really love, it's infatuation and lust. I explained that to y'all yesterday. We fall into lust, we rise in love. So when we first meet, it's infatuation. So we think it's love, but it's actually lust, which why it plays out. Now, if you go back into the playlist for the one this morning or the first video, you see the narcissist part on there. That's the one in the dating relationship. Now go to the one under that. That's the reading about it that made me do that one because I didn't want to mix it up. Because everybody don't want the reading and the message together. So I said, oh no, I'm going to come out and come back in. Then I was getting ready to come back over here and do some more videos. And then I was like, oh my God, this is more. Oh, is it love or is it a lifestyle that you guys are with this person or this person is clinging and with you for? We know we first fall in love, we think it's love, but it's really the lust stage, and that's why it wears off a lot down the road, a bit slightly, or maybe early, about once or 2 years, it starts to kind of get like shaky, because we're blindsided by the infatuation and by the lust stage, right? That's about 3 to 5 years, by the way. So, and then after that, you're really just comfortable. You're not going, you're like, shit, I'm here now. So you tough it out a little bit longer. Because everybody don't want their shit to end in 3 to 5 years, do they? Or 7. We call 7-year itch. We wonder why now. We probably know why now, right? Because of that lust. Wearing off. Okay, so is it love or is it a lifestyle? Usually when we marry first, it's love for us. It's love for us because we want to be in love. We've been fed this fairy tale, this knight in shining armor is coming, and we want to be the one, and we want that one to be the one, but we don't ask spirit or God or creator, is this the one? We just want anyone to be the one at that point. So yeah, we get blindsided with the fairy tale. Now some women, when they get older, if the first one didn't work, they get to working on themselves. I'm gonna just speak for women. I'll go back to the men. Or you can just flip it, because it could be for men too. They were married for love. They really love the person. They're really giving their heart and soul to the person. And then whatever the reason it doesn't work out, whether they're cheating or not or whatever, irreconcilable differences, right? Or couldn't get along or grew apart, we would say. So after that, everybody works on themselves, take some time out. Maybe some people might do a rebound thing, get back in a relationship real quick to just keep from, dealing with their emotions right away, right? So the next one you come look at, it's like, the love thing didn't work out, so now y'all thinking maybe lifestyle. I need to marry my lifestyle. The thing about the love is your emotions are in it. The lifestyle, your emotions are really not in it, because you've learned you didn't get anywhere with the emotions in it, right? Because you really don't know the person first off. The person reveals himself years and years down the road. And then even then, we still don't know the person we married. Because there's always a dark side to people, right? So now, y'all wonder why people can detach their emotions. A lot of times, it don't even have to be married. It could be like they've had so many relationships that they've learned to just, the emotion is getting away. They don't need the emotion there, because it obscures what their goals are and their dreams and their wishes and their fulfillments that they want to go after, because y'all will put everything on hold if it's love. If it's love and you don't have no emotional control, it's love. Because you're thinking, oh, this is the one, we're going to be together forever and blah, 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 blah. And so you start fantasizing that, but that wasn't the case, right? So when you marry for a lifestyle, you're thinking about stability, security. When you're in love, you don't really care about security. You'll live in a shack, okay? You'll take the bottom of the barrel at that point, because you're thinking you got to struggle with it. The point about the lifestyle, when you marry or get in a couple with a lifestyle, you're not settling for nothing at the bottom. You've already overcome that. That love ain't kicking like it is like chicken. Like everybody say it is, because why would you struggle if it's love? You're supposed to rise in love, but you fall in lust. So see the reversal. You love yourself if you marry for a lifestyle. Not saying you won't grow to love the person down the road, because that's what we do anyway. The more we get used to the people, the more the masks fall off the people. We really see the person for their genuine self. We love the person. It's not that we don't love the person. It's not that we don't love the person at first. It's like you got to be realistic. We know we don't know you, though. We know we're working toward getting to know each other, so you cannot get that first off. You see the mix up? Everybody's married for love because of fairy tale stuff, the fantasy, the white picket fence, the white wedding, whatever. And so we're leaving out the fact that whether this person is stable enough, secure enough, dependable enough to take care of us, right? I gotta move y'all over, because I'm looking like too far apart over here. So I'm doing this. So I'm gonna move y'all over. I just missed that. So y'all can tell now by who y'all are with, if y'all are actually in a relationship that is based off of love or a lifestyle. And it depends on how you met the person. It could depend on what you were going through at the time you met the person, which is why some women just try to get with anybody that it may be appearing they're stable because of whatever they're saying to you, but not necessarily proving to you. All right? You're just taking whatever come along just to get you out of your current predicament or situation. All right? That doesn't mean it's love. That does not mean it's love. So a lot of people have fallen trapped to either by rushing it and then too embarrassed to get out of it. Too embarrassed to get out of it when the time comes, right? They'll be, I don't know if I shared it in my group or not. They'll be too embarrassed to get out of it because they'll be wanting to save face and feel bad that they made a mistake, or they feel that, they don't want to just renege on it so soon, so they try to talk themselves out of it. Now, with when they slip out, this going to go with those two videos. So if you haven't seen them, that's why I'm saying this, because we know when a man cheats, because the woman is the womb. They plant their emotions and their thoughts And if you guys are fighting and they throw you off with to get an argument going, to get out and go cheat, you can't do nothing because you're in your emotions. So y'all gotta, when I did those videos, it's saying not everybody, but it's saying you gotta learn how to control your emotions so you can know what's going on at all times in your marriage. And you will know a man is cheating because their sperm inside of you is gonna tell on them. But we don't always want to take note right at the time because we're either in that lust stage, or we're in a lifestyle stage where we're disconnected from the emotions. We don't care because it's the lifestyle that y'all want. It's the comfortability that you want. It's the security blanket that you want, right? Depending on where you are, what stage, do you got something going for yourself, all that hoopla. And that could be man or woman because men do it too. Men marry for love, men marry for a lifestyle. Women marry for love, women marry for a lifestyle. And what we say, we marry first for love, then it's for what? Money. Then it's for money, right? Because we make the mistake that is love, not thinking that we're going to be poor or house broke and struggle with this love connection, which going to make it much, much, much harder because we were blindsided. So now if you look at your relationships or any past relationships, if you married for love or you got, excuse me, you got in them because of love, you're probably suffering right about now. And the reason why people are miserable because, like I said, they want to save face. They don't want to admit, I really didn't love this person. I was in love with the thoughts of this person. That's a big difference. Being in love, which you shouldn't be in love, you should rise in love with the person or the thoughts of the person. The idea of this person. Not really sitting down and saying, is this the right person? Is this person going to provide the right lifestyle for me so I can be satisfied? Now, people that marry for a lifestyle, they don't care if you're ugly. They don't care about your weight. As long as you make them happy, they don't care if you cheat. Because if they got the ends to meet their needs and their wants, that's where the disconnect of the emotions come in at. They don't really care what the person do. And like I said, you know because you're the woman, and if you're sleeping with your person, you know if they're cheating. Because they got to project the semen in you, they got to project the emotion in you. And it's up to y'all to calibrate and decide what's going on when you got that confused bubble and you don't like he's cheating, but I'm not sure, but I really don't care. I'm pushing it back. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm comfortable, or I'm just in it to win it, whatever your situation is. So that was like a deep. I just had to come on because we know when y'all cheating, but a lot of women are not ready to face when they know that you're cheating because they want that thought and the idea of being in a marriage for the sake of whatever everybody else doing it, my friends doing it. I'm the only one single. It's time to get married. It's time to be settled down. I want to have every kid. Blah 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 blah. And the fella, I don't want to look like I'm gay. I don't want to look like I'm this. I got to get a wife. I don't want to look like I'm the man. And so they continue doing their same thing. But every woman has always felt it right off at the beginning, but you suppressed it. Depending on what you thought, if it was love or if it was a lifestyle. So it almost is like your emotions are not really needed for either, really. They can get in the way, and that's why you don't show them at first. You put them in the closet back at the house somewhere, in a lockbox, in a cage, until you know what you want, or at least till you know you and the person is compatible in some way and got the same common goals in life and trying to achieve them together and not competing. So it's many more factors coming in with this one. But that's just something that I was like, damn, so that's where the lifestyle part come in with a lot of celebrities or a lot of entertainers and stuff like that. Even with the stage weddings, right? The ones where the parent go pick out in certain cultures, who they're going to marry. Who's going to marry who? Because it's the lifestyle. They want their daughter or their son to be maintainable. They want to be able to know that they're going to have it okay, if you just want to put it like that. So, and then the person grows up when they failed in love, they looking like, nah, I'll grow to love you. I'm pretty sure we love everybody universally, but I'll grow to love you once I uncover more about you. once I see more of your personality or more of who you really are and not the representative. So, because the representative is there and nobody, like I said, gonna ever know anybody. You can be married 100 years, you still ain't gonna know your person, because that's what evolution is about. That's what growth is about, and leaving that space to grow. That's what it's about. If a person expects you to stay the same and not grow, and we all can choose not to grow, but not care enough to want to see you grow and evolve, I mean, that's y'all pick. But the thing is leaving space for people to grow and not suffocating them so they don't grow. So the love will make you suffocate. The lifestyle will say, do what you want because I got something for me to do and we can come back together. And it's like they disconnect from the emotion. If you see it in the movie or in real life with the entertainers and stuff, that's how they can freely move from relationship to relationship to relationship. They disconnect from their emotions because they know people change. They know people outgrow. They understand the process of a true contract. Nobody can be held down. Nobody can be tied down. You can just go with the energy, go with the flow. When it's up with that relationship, it's up with that relationship. Some of them go back, some of them go forward, some of them go back, some of them go forward. Some of them, go back because they want somebody and they ain't got nobody at the time. So they just using them. They're using them. When they go back, they're using them as a placeholder, most likely till somebody else present themselves, just to not be by themselves. And you have people like that. So why is this person there? If y'all not compatible and y'all not really in love, why are y'all there? Why are they still holding on to you? Or why are y'all still holding on to them? Do you want to marry for love or do you want to marry for the lifestyle? And if you made a mistake for love, what are you doing? Why are you there? Right? Why? We'll always know when you're cheating. We'll always know. And we've always have known. And if they're not having, like I said in those videos, sex with you, you better start questioning why. You better start questioning why. That's why pre-goals are important. Their sexual functions is important, like how often they want it. Because everything is a pattern. Everything is a cycle. And we have cycles. We have cycles. When we want it, when we don't. When we want it, how much we want to do. And you got to find the compatible person that's compatible to even your sex drive. Because if you don't know it, then they could easily, that could be the cloud, because when y'all started, y'all just was going at it. You didn't have it down pat, you were just going at it. So now 5 years, now somebody slows down and they don't want it. And you're like, in 3 months, in 2 months, somebody's cheating. It's all right to be tired. It's all right to have problems, issues down the line, but where is the help coming in? Who's getting the help? And if they're not getting the help, it's someone else giving them the help. Okay, so that means it's someone else. But you could have suppressed it and thinking, well, I'm tired anyway. I don't want none anyway. I'm just going, Somebody's stepping out. Somebody's stepping out. You got to look at the cycle of how long that happens, when it starts, what day of the week it starts, and if it's starting around an argument to get them out so they can go cheat. Because most men that's cheating going to start an argument to get out the house, because they just not going to come in late. They got to make you be mad and in your emotions to get out the house. And now you in your head pissed off and you don't think that he's out there cheating. You think that he's just going to get some air. No, he going to get some arse. He going to get some arse, y'all. He going to get some arse. She going to get some arse. You going to get the earth. Whoever doing the argument for no reason. Everything fine and all of a sudden, pow. What? Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. To get out that house and go cheat. Makes sense, doesn't it? So you knew, but because you were in your emotions, you couldn't see, so it clouds your judgment, your mental. Because that's why y'all got to learn to control your emotions, women. And if you don't know how to control your emotions, that's what you need to conquer first. You need to conquer your emotions first, because you will lose control and make misjudgment, yes, or you won't be able to see what's going on. And that's one of the tricks of the narcissist. They got to keep you off the trail, because you like little hound dogs. Y'all like little hound dogs. You be like, Like for real, that's the problem you have. So Spirit brought that to me today to share with y'all. Like, and I was trying to get these, do another $10 10-minute reading, and I was like, Spirit, come on now. But if I didn't, I would forget. So I have to do the video when it comes, because that's me channeling somebody's message. So I have to stop it, because then the message is messed up. That's one thing about the divination. It comes. Y'all got to be patient when we're doing private readings, because we can't stop it. If we stop it, the message is lost. It's lost. It's not the same. It's not going to flow. It's like I'm trying to remember what was I going to do? No, I have to do it right there. That's the thing about divination. Not just y'all got to get your reading right there. It's when it's a collective. For somebody in the collective, it has to come right there at that moment. That's why patience is needed. It's different if I had a store and you were coming in. Of course, that's set up. But being home is like, I'm in my thing. I'm in my creative zone, so it's going to always flow. So I'm in my home space, and that's where I create at. So different, right? I got to stop. But if I'm at a store or something, then I'm sitting with my scheduler, and they're bringing people in and out, bringing in and out, bringing in and out. And then I can go home and do. But it's because I'm so creative that I have to have the space to create, right? To be able to receive all the messages that I pick up on. So again, so y'all got to figure out, is y'all married for, or if you're divorced already. Now, this is a question for those that are divorced. For those that are already in it, you can just think about whatever the hell you picked, all right? Or whatever you think you chose for. Because 9 times out of 10, when you get married again, it's going to be the opposite. You ain't going to get married for love again if you got burned with lust. You're going to be like, wait a minute. You can choose love again. Yeah, you can choose love. You can choose love. You can choose lifestyle. Like, you can choose both. I want to get married to somebody I love, and I want somebody to be able to maintain a lifestyle. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with it at all. Absolutely not. But I want y'all to check what you are, though. Check that status. So you'll see how that status functions if it's dysfunctional, karmic, narcissist, and then how it should oppose to that. Not the person. Don't put everybody in the boat that treated you like that. But I'm talking about the actions that went on in that relationship, because that's going to keep you safe from other ones. I had to learn that. So now, go back to, what was I saying? The lifestyle. Choose, and now the people that are divorced or not with somebody, now this is where yours come in at. You have to sit down and go, do I want to just wait till I fall in love again? Do I want to choose somebody that I truly love? Yeah, because now you know what not being truly loved is. So that's why I say you can still do it, right? And some people do it a second time, and then the third time they like, freak that, I'm going for money, You see what I'm saying? And they won't necessarily look at somebody got to be fine. They got to be 6 feet. They got to be muscular, or she got to be, I can't. They don't do that when they done did. Too many got burnt. Too many got burnt. They're like, who? No. She just got to be put together. He got to be put together. She got to be put together. We got to be having our head on straight. It's got to be something we both want, right? So if you're not married, excuse me. If you're not married, then you think about this time around, whether y'all gonna stay individual, like not married or not dating or whatever y'all choose. You gotta think about, and then if you're not trying to stay married, single or whatever, and you're thinking about the future, now think what you're gonna be marrying for. So you have a goal when you're dating. That's why this is all what it's getting down to. When you're dating, so you have a goal. Am I marrying for love, or am I marrying for a lifestyle? And this could go either way, so just hear me out. So I'm going to give y'all some things to kind of help goal your goal and future your goal, and goal your future, and future your goal. So if I'm married for love and I'm single, then 2 things can happen. We both going to have to love each other equally. Well, you can't never love each other equally, because people can only love each other to the amount of love they can give, right, and receive. So either the person's going to have to love you more than you love them. Because when y'all love the person at first, before the divorce, it crashed and burned. So now the shoe's on the other foot. Y'all got it? So now the shoe has to be on the other foot if you're going to marry for love. Because remember, y'all fell in love with the person, but the person didn't fall in love with you. Y'all fall in lust with the person and the idea of the person in the relationship. So now if you want love the second time, y'all going to have to make sure the person loves you more than you love them. Now, in the case for lifestyle, and that could be man or woman. The man may have got done bad by the woman they first married, and now they're single, and now they want to go get married, and now they're like, I want the woman to love me. They want to hold that type of power. So you can flip it however y'all need to flip it, men or women, right? So now for the lifestyle, for y'all that are single or divorced, right? Separate or whatever, we're divorced or single now, again, right? The lifestyle part. Who's going for the lifestyle? You want to marry somebody that meets your lifestyle or love you more than you love them. And it doesn't matter if this is a man or a woman over here with the love thing. You just fix it how you need to flip-flop it. And then the lifestyle over here. Are you going to marry for lifestyle and let the love develop later? Let the love come in later. But y'all marrying for security. Security and safety. And everybody wants it in a relationship. Nobody can deny they want security in a relationship. You may have not wanted it in the first try, but I guarantee you by the second one, you're going to want it. You're going to want it then. And you're going to be like Tina Turner, what love got to do with it? I'm marrying for security. I'm marrying for a safety, for protection, for maintaining, for improving, for improvement up on the lifestyle that we came in together into union, into harmony with. And if y'all with somebody and your lifestyle is not improving, that's an all telltale sign. Who are they improving with? Who are they improving with on the other side that y'all don't even know exist? Because you should be improving. You know, I'm playing Tina Turner now. So, again, so who are they improving with? And why aren't y'all improving? Couples get together to improve. They get together to add upon what they already got going in their life when they come into union. You shouldn't be still there 10, 12, 14 years, you know, struggling and arguing and bickering and fighting and warring and all that stuff. Where's the harmony at? Where's the harmony at? See, there's no balance because somebody's stepping out and somebody's in denial. And those arguments are telling y'all something is wrong. And if a person is not willing to go get help and counseling, that's a telltale sign they don't want to be found out. Because why wouldn't they want to save the marriage if they love you? And why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they want to go see the church pastor for counseling, go see a therapist together to get some, even go by themselves? Why wouldn't they? If y'all meant that much. That means your person married for the lifestyle or for the convenience of y'all helping them so they can cover up what they were doing all along or still continue to do what they were doing all along, which was cheat or sleep around, right? Or down low. Down low it, boo. Down low it. So they ain't sleeping with a woman or they sleeping with a man. But ain't no such thing as you being in a marriage and they not sleeping with you, though. When you started out banging up against the walls and stuff. So that's what you're looking for. Patterns and cycles. Patterns and cycles. Patterns and cycles. I'm teaching y'all something. Women, you always know if they're cheating. And men, we always know that you're cheating. It's just at the time, they are wanting to be where they at and not face the music, or it's that they've fallen in lust and the idea of marriage that they're blindsided or they're not ready to face it now. But she always knows when you're ejaculating in her. She gonna know you're sleeping with her. She's gonna know when another woman entered that bedroom, even if she's not in there, she knows it's a third party. So y'all can't get away with it. So I'm teaching y'all something. You always know. You always know. You always know who's the cheater. You always know. So just listen to your emotions, and if they're trying to keep you out of your, like scrambled and confused, that's a telltale sign too. That there's no clarity and you're wondering. Now don't dream it up, because you know as a woman thinking, so are we. So you can think it up. That's why you talk about it and you clear it up. You don't just speculate. You don't just Imagine it up, because it's going to be happening, because your thoughts are powerful, women. Your thoughts are very powerful. So if you think it, yeah, it's going to happen. So you want to sit down and discuss it. See, I'm feeling some type of way. But y'all got to know your traumas, and I got the goosebumps, and y'all got to heal from your traumas to be able to sit there and talk about it and not be offensive in your emotion. You cheated and accusing accusations, because it could be they dealing with traumas trying to come up. It could be y'all dealing with traumas trying to come up. It could be stressed out, because that affects libido too. But it shouldn't affect it without somebody wanting to get help to save their marriage, though. It shouldn't be where they don't want to do anything about it. You see what I'm saying? And not address it at all. So you got to look where y'all currently at and who y'all currently with. And you're going to have to look at it once you get into a relationship in the future. But if you set those goals now and plan those that future now, then you'll know going in, okay, you got something to talk about. Let's give me something to talk about. See, because you got to know where the person is in every area of life, every aspect of life. Spiritual, emotional, physical, mental, psychological, financial, career goals driven. Do they got any? Are they working toward them? Did they accomplish something in their life? Like, how far did they got so far? What do they see themselves? Like, because you're going to be maintained or not. You're going to be stressed the crap out or not. See? You're going to be repeating the same cycle or not. So you got to talk about, y'all got to stop being not wanting to talk about it if you're trying to get in a relationship again. And even if you're in a relationship now, yes, fix it if you can. By all means. By all the freak means, fix it. Somebody need to suggest going to a counselor. Somebody need to suggest going, let's sit down. Let's go. You can go either, we can go separately, where you can pick the same person but separate times. Or you can pick two different people doctors that don't know each other. Or you can go what? Together. So it's many ways you can do it. But when somebody say, I'm not, I don't want, ain't nothing wrong with me, and they shoving it on you, you just too emotional, it's your fault. That's a narcissist. That's a narcissist way of putting everything back on you, as if you got cuckoo brains for Cocoa Puffs. Like you can't think. They'll blame your emotions on you because women are emotional. So you're going to have to learn to control your emotion first, y'all, before y'all go out there and get in another relationship. If you don't know how to control your emotions, you will not be able to listen effectively. Listen, watch, and observe. You won't hear the frequency. You won't hear the slightest shift. You won't hear their slightest shift. And they'll be walking. And you won't even be able to hear that. You won't hear nothing off. You'll miss it, in other words. Control your emotions. Control your emotions is what? Control your mouth. And what? Listen, watch, observe. Zip it. Listen, watch, and observe. You can just start watching from now on. They're going to be mad at me. Good. They're going to be mad at me if it's a man cheating. They're going to be mad. Because I done hipped y'all to this shit. That's how you tell. Zip it. Calm that down. Calm that down. Calm that down and go here. Logic, rational. Right? And focus. Not over obsess about it. Just get clear. Just be rational. Be logical. Think critically. The pattern. Because they all have a pattern. Are they going out every weekend, every Thursday and Friday? Are they starting to fight Thursday or Friday night, and then they staying out to Sunday night? You know, and the biggest thing is their family will cover for them. Step brothers, step sisters, besties, homies is going to cover for them, because they'll come by the house and then they'll leave, and you think they left with that person, but they did this number when they left. Or they went somewhere together and then they did that number. So, because if they left and they went apart, why did they come home? So yes, their family and their friends will cover from them. Yes. Yes, for the narcissist, they will cover their tracks so good. You seen so-and-so? No, I ain't seen him. He left or he over here asleep. He over there asleep with somebody else at another person's house, but he ain't there with them. Because why didn't he just come home? We bed buddies? You got bed buddies now? You got bed buddies. You got friends with benefits on the down low? See what I'm saying? Don't make sense when you got a wife and a child maybe at home and you're not there to protect your child and your wife at home for any man to come in there and violate them. See, you got to look at the pattern. They don't really love you. They're there for the lifestyle then. Or you love them more than they loved you. Flip it how y'all need to flip it, baby. Flip it how you need to flip it. This is dating relationship advice from Kem Arts. This is going to be in my playlist too. Dating, courting, and relationship. Marriage or whatever I say. I think I said marriage. Dating, courting, and marriage playlist. YouTube channel, baby. It's some more in there. Get that book, You're Not It, Sis, for men and women. My next one, I'm Not Her, if I don't change it. I don't think I'm going to change it because I love that I'm Not Her thing. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of got like a little spice to it. People think it's like, what do you mean it's not me? And they won't read it because they ain't there yet. They're not there yet. They ain't going to want to see what's in that book. This is for people that like know, like, and it don't sound like nothing. It's just like, You're Not It, Sis. It didn't look like nothing wasn't on the pages, right? So that's the whole thing. So don't buy it. You'll just miss out on some Jimmy Jims. All right. So how you can tell certain things. So get y'all is that he was a lifestyle. There you go. Bam! You realize your person was in it for the lifestyle. See there? 1232 angel number right there. 1232 angel number right there. Me and the Queen of Swords be besties now. No. Yep. See that? You loving that Queen of Swords, right? She ain't called for a minute. I mean, for no reason. She ain't called for no reason. That sword like this, boy. She like, I'm not even in my heart. Bop, I'm right here. I'm looking like. Which way you moving? The sword stay still and she be like. She be this number. See, I should have had everybody won't come in when I'm talking because they want the cards. But I'm not just a tarot reader. See, channel message don't come just with cards, y'all. I should have more people over here. But they probably at work. But who cares? But they'll see it maybe when they feel like they want to face the music. Because this stuff is deep. This stuff is real deep. So, and you got to be ready for this. Just like you wasn't ready to notice it when you were with the person. Until you got fed up, right? Until you got tired of sick and being tired of not being loved, not being cared for, not being protected, not being secure, not feeling safe, not feeling like you're being provided for, that things are not being maintained with you. And I'm not saying to get the money and they do everything. That's not the maintaining I'm got. But see, y'all got to have something for them to maintain. If you ain't got nothing to maintain, it's like you're looking for a man for money or a man is looking for you for money. And then be their helper. Help them come up. That's what I'm talking about. That's why the 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and the Empress and the Emperor is so important. That's why it's so important. Because you don't have nothing for them to maintain. What they gonna maintain? That's again where they come with what you bring to the table stuff. What do you got going? Well, if you married young for lust, you ain't got shit going. But between your legs, and that's all you've been doing is effing. And that's why it's just a lifestyle to them. You're just a bed buddy with benefits or a roommate. That's why. That's why, because you didn't bring nothing when you were a young little girl. When you're in your 20s and 19s, you ain't bringing nothing because your ass ain't achieved pretty much nothing sometimes. Not yet. Or you just finished college, but you haven't built your income or your savings up, and they look for stuff like that because you're vulnerable. Or they'll get you pregnant. And you'll have a baby 18, 19, 20, 23 maybe. And then that'll stop you right there because now you're in it for what? The children. You're in it for the children. Right? For the support. Not that you love them now. Not that you even want to be there now. Right? So you're just there for the stability or just to have somebody help you kind of, have somebody there for the children. So now they take advantage of that, and then they go cheat even more, because now you're sidetracked with the children. So the narcissist has to knock you up, even though they may complain they don't want children. If you're married to them, they glad you had them, because now they know your ass gonna be at home and they can go do their goddamn dirt. And then they're gonna think of a fight because you got children. It's gonna be too noisy. I gotta go somewhere. I got a headache. I gotta get out. So now the fight and the argument become about the children, not just y'all bickering back and forth. So now y'all bickering and you got children, and you bickering and you got children, and then they running out. Same pattern, same MO. Same pattern, same MO. Look at the pattern, look at the cycle. Look at the pattern, look at the cycle. When do they step out? When, is it payday? Is it every other Friday? Is it every Friday? Is it every Saturday? Is it a Friday, then it's a Saturday? Or is it a Friday and Saturday, Sunday? Look at the pattern of the lifestyle. They always going happy hour? Yeah, they going to happy hour, all right. Huh? They always going to get some drinks before they go home? That's cheating, because somebody else is there they're talking to. Right? So you got to look at the pattern and the cycle. Like, you got to play detective, but not play detective. You don't need to drive yourself crazy. Y'all already know what's going on. I'm just bringing it to the surface. You know, it may trigger a few of y'all, but I'm not saying get a divorce. I'm saying go to the table and talk about it and see if they're willing to get counseling. And if they're not willing to get counseling, that's a problem, because they know what they've been doing and they don't want it to come out. Because if they're not doing nothing, they should be glad to save their marriage. They should be happy to save their marriage. They shouldn't be trying to not do anything to save the marriage. They should be at least willing to do that. Whether y'all churchy people or not, they can go to the pastor. They don't even have to see a psychiatrist. You can go to the pastor. If they bucking and about it, ain't nothing wrong with me. It's on with you. You go. I'm not going. You go. That's you. You always this. You always you. Yeah, narcissistic toxicity. You better bet. 100,000 G, boo. 100,000 G live, baby. I got 5 on it. So this will make y'all aware. So if you're already in it, you can reassess it, maybe turn it around. Or if you're out of it, you can have something to start planning your future planning with your next relationship. Like what's going to be important to you in that relationship. If you're going to be marrying for love, or are you going to be marrying for the lifestyle? Because you can't go in with your emotions on your sleeve. That's for damn sure. You can. If you want to marry, you want to be more in love with him, you can. But you might get your ass dogged out. That's the thing. That's the thing. He might dog your ass out because he feel he can do anything because you love him more than he loves you. So that's the games they're playing out here with the dating thing. It's a wrestle to see who's going to fold first. It's a power struggle to see who's going to be ruling the relationship. Who's going to be the dominant one in the relationship. And so that's the game out here. But that's the game y'all have to play. Now, will your person finally come along? Possibly. But if you're okay, you're okay. So who cares? If you maintaining your own self and your own independence, who cares if they come along or not? You don't have to be in a relationship to sleep with nobody. You know, whatever you believe for as religion is up to you. So you don't have to ever get back in a relationship and still be okay and still get your rocks off and still get your pressure off your shoulder and get your little, resting bitch face taken care of. You know what I'm saying? That's why they be like, why y'all frown? Y'all must need to release some tension. I be thinking of a master plan. Boo, I'm over here building an empire. That's the last thing I'm thinking about. When you about your business, sex ain't what you thinking about. But people will think that's what you're thinking about because most of bitchy people be walking around frowned up. All that tension they need to let go of, right? But when you think about your money and your business, you be, you know what I'm saying? You be honed in on creative projects and ideas. That be the still resting bitch face they like to call it, but it's not the same for everybody. Even resting bitch face ain't the same for everybody. And I don't even call it that for me, but, you know, that's what they call resting bitch face. You know. He said, whatever lifestyle I'm bringing, he will need to maintain. Oh, see what I'm saying, Cookie? So see, now because we married for love, which was lust, but now we're a lot wiser. Because that love, marrying for love, which was falling in lust, didn't get us anywhere. We ended up slaving, cooking, cleaning, mopping floors, taking the kids everywhere, working 9 to 5, 2 triple jobs. Like we had triple jobs. We had the job we went to, we had the job of the children, and we had the job of the man. Oh my God, we was working double around the clock, 24/7. 24/7. And to be unappreciative. That's Molly fucking Maid, baby. Molly the maid. That's Molly Maid. That's Molly Maid. I was one. That's Molly Maid. I ain't gonna be one no more though. I'm gonna keep the house clean for myself, but I'm getting a maid one of these days to tidy up somewhere, because I don't even want to do it no more for myself. You know, I'm like, fuck that. I'm tired. I want to enjoy my life. I want to do something else. Like come in here clean all goddamn week. Like every day it look like I'm doing something. Like what is this? So I'm not telling y'all nothing that just to be telling y'all something. I ain't finna be no Molly Maid though. No, Nope. I want my free time to be beautiful, to be feminine, to be free. Got to be free. Free. Okay, yeah, my voice ain't came back just yet. But y'all get the point. Denise Williams. Y'all get the point. So you don't want to be overworked and underpaid, and then to do all that 24 slaving, and then what are they maintaining? You just a live-in housekeeper. You a live-in housekeeper. You are a live-in housekeeper with maybe some fringe benefits. You a live-in housekeeper with some fringe benefits. Is that what we've subjected our women to, that we claim we love, that bears our kids fringe benefits? A live-in housekeeper? 3 whole jobs around the clock to their one? And they get to have fun? But you're not in your what? Feminine energy. So they want to complain about feminine energy but not provide the space or hold the space for us to be feminine energy. Or you women too masculine and you're not holding the space for your man to be masculine. See, and the poles are shifting. The polarities have shifted. The roles have shifted. There's nothing wrong with it, because some women take charge better than men. Some men don't know how to go in the room and command the room. Some women know how to come in the room and command that motherfucker. Okay, like command the motherfucker. I know that was important. She walked like it. Baby, like she walked like it, like. Not in a masculine way, just in her feminine way, but oh no. So some people just command the room better than their opposite. You know, spirit be like Kem live, you better tune in. That's what spirit be. Spirit be like, oh, Kem on live, here I come, you know. So that's what that download was about. I just had to get it out because I was like, God, I couldn't go on because I would have been like, now what was that? Oh man, I done lost the message, and it's important when it's first channeling in. It's so important because it's flowing with spirit and it's not rehearsed. It's not trying to think of something. It's just flowing. And that's the way messages flow in. They just flow. They just come when they come. You don't have to go hunt for them. They come. The answers come. Okay, so this is somebody's answer. I don't know who. I don't care who. It's just somebody's answer. That's all I know. So when it flows, I gotta go. When it flows, I gotta go. That's all it is. Gratitude for it. I mean, and it's just touching base with some of y'all that already did the marriage thing, like myself, right? And then so now we can go, okay, futuristically speaking, What am I looking for? What now? What that I've grown, that I've matured. What am I looking for now? Am I going to go the love route again, or am I going to go the lifestyle again, or am I going to go both? Now, it's not saying one going to come in quicker than the other, because we can find people to eat out of the palm of our hands. You can find a beta. A beta eat out of your hand. Suck your toe too. That's not the point though. See, that's not the point of an awakened woman, an aware woman. That's not the object of an aware man either. That's not what they're looking for. See, that's the games of the world that's doing all that stuff. They're playing all these games, but the awakened woman, the awakened man, that's not it. That's not, they're not, it's a power struggle, but it ain't that type of power struggle. You know, it's like whoever gonna lead the best, we don't freaking care. As long as you're treating and maintaining and improving, we ain't caring about that. We ain't caring about that. See, we ain't caring about that. Well, at least I ain't caring about it, like not like that, because I know I can protect myself either way. So when you know you can protect yourself either way, you're not really honed in on who got the power, not because you know you still have your power. That's only if you give your power up that y'all are concerned about your power. That's right, know thyself. So if that's it, it doesn't matter who lead when you know yourself. Who's just good at it. Capitalize on who's good at it. Improvise on who's good at it. Maintain who's good at it. I really wouldn't care if it was the man. I really wouldn't care if it was me. I wouldn't care if we did it together. It's just maintain each other. Maintain each other's stability, security, and happiness. And love, of course, you know what I'm saying? The love part. Maintain it. Then you don't have no problems in your relationship. It ain't got to be about bickering and arguing to be a relationship. We've been tainted by love, by what we think it is. And so we think that it's got to be us fighting, and that show us that we love each other. It's got to be an argument. It show that we love each other. Everybody got an ugly side. If they want to make it come out. Everybody get mad if they want to make it come out. So it's not that you don't got one. Everybody got one. It ain't if you got one. Everybody got one. You know, this whole facade about everybody Mr. and Mrs. Perfect, that's unrealistic. That's unrealistic to think that everybody is perfect like Barbie and Ken. That is so unrealistic. Y'all don't even see how unrealistic that shit is. That's like a challenge. That shit gonna fucking play out and backfire on so many people. Unless you're marrying for a lifestyle and a millionaire man or woman is just looking for eye candy. That's a lifestyle decision. That's not a love decision. I can get a sugar daddy. I ain't got to love his ass. Y'all can get a sugar mama or a sugar daddy. You ain't got to love their ass. Because you're married for the lifestyle. The convenience of being cared for. And you're at their beck and call every 24 hours a day. Whenever they want you, whenever they want to fly out, whenever they want to go to this place, and they need a date, they need an escort, boom, 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 boom. If you want that life, then shit. Ain't none of my business. Ain't none of my business. But I'm saying it ain't even got to be an escort to be you choosing somebody or getting with somebody for a lifestyle too. So that's what I'm saying too. It don't even have to be y'all doing the escort thing, the job, the sugar daddy, sugar baby mama, whatever the stuff is. It ain't got to be that to get the lifestyle. It could be how you're dating though, and the type of people that you're dating and that you're looking to date or wanting to date. So that's all it is. You want to date rich, go to a rich area. And just maybe hope you'll get chosen. I'm just saying. That's the easiest way to go. Go to the next side of town where all the rich folks is. That's the easiest part to get. You want a sugar mama, sugar daddy, go where the rich sugar mama, sugar daddy live at. Get you some coffee over there on the other side of town. It's very simple. Dress your ass up and go in Starbucks on the rich part of town. I don't been driving in Dallas for 16 years. I know where every rich neighborhood is at. If I wanted to go find me a sugar daddy right now, I could come up out of that bitch with one. Because I know where all of them stay. And I know where the Starbucks is at. I know where all the coffee shops at. I know where all the malls at. I know where they go. I know where they... it ain't that hard, y'all. You just got to go in their area. You can't be in no hood. You can't be in no suburb a lot of times unless you're in the rich part of the suburbs. You got to go where they at. But you got to look decent too, because they don't want nobody that ain't in shape. They don't want nobody that ain't caring for themselves, and that's why you get their Ken and Barbie doll. That's where you get the Ken and Barbie doll from. You got to look like Ken and Barbie doll most of the time, unless they don't care what you look like. If they is just rich with old money and they let themselves go, they ain't gonna care what you look like, as long as you look better than them. Long as you steal some eye candy. They may have a pop belly. They may have the big belly, but be some filthy rich too. And you might be like, see, that's not a love thing. That's a lifestyle thing. You don't love them. You want that money though. So you can go find any rich sugar daddy or any rich sugar mama in the rich part of your town. All right? Just go there enough. You get one if that's what y'all want. It's not that hard. But they may not look that appealing. You may be looking better than they looking. It's possible. It's possible. I'm telling you. It's possible. I met him looking not so good, and I met him looking hella good. I mean, looking good enough for this one. You know, at least 3. I think I met at least 3 or 4 millionaires. I think I met at least 3 or 4 millionaires. I could have got with them for the lifestyle at the time. Would have been taken good care of too. But that was not what I wanted. Not at that time. And I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad, I could have went there, but I'm glad I didn't go there just yet. Because I wasn't quite healed and I wasn't where I was right now with all this information. So if I would have went earlier, it probably would have been short-lived, because I would have been still fucked up in the head and in the heart. So the only difference now is I'm healed, so now I can choose logically what I want with where I'm at now. And I wasn't where I'm at now. So I was probably on the way, not really, I wasn't there. I ain't gonna even lie. I started the healing, but I wasn't here, like here. But the healing was already underway, so I didn't let that get an interruption with what I was doing. So that's the only different thing. That's the only thing. You got to know where you're at, and if that could have been an abusive relationship for me. Had I did that and I was right in the middle of healing, they could have just slaughtered my ass, like treated me like shit, because I would have been more in love with them, right? So that's why y'all got to not let people interrupt y'all healing process just to have the idea of being with somebody, because you will still end up getting dogged, or you're going to put that healing thing on journey. But my healing was more important to me. That was just my choice. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can do it as you want to, but it wasn't worth it to me. And I'm glad I did wait, because I wouldn't have been wanted to be walked over either. Because some of them will walk over you if you still ain't got shit. You still at their beck and call. And sometimes if they're not a good one, they will use that to their advantage. If they got the money and they know you're priding on them giving you allowance or giving you this or giving you that, you better have another one on the side somewhere too. Because that may not last very long, because you ain't going to probably like the treatment if they abusive one. They can be narcs too. They can be narcissistic too and feel like they got the money, they can do with you what they want to do with you. That don't mean because they got the money, they going to treat you like a princess, like you truly a Barbie. No, not all of them. Not all of them. So some of them can truly be arrogant. Pompous, whatever the word is, pompous and arrogant. So depends on what y'all want. So clean yourself up, get yourself together, work on your heart chakra. Know what you, like I said, future what you planning and plan what you futuring. And that way in a relationship what you're looking for. So not like when we was in our 20s and coming out of high school, we fell in lust. We know now either I'm marrying or remarrying or getting in a relationship with somebody for love, and my lifestyle, because if they got both, or one or the other, love or lifestyle or money. You could be married for money. You could be getting with somebody because they got money. And a lot of men are doing that, and a lot of women are doing that. And that's what all the dating stuff is about. You know, but y'all gotta still have, if you're gonna marry for a lifestyle, let me tell you something. Let me share something. How much? 60 an hour? Let me share something with you. If you marry for a lifestyle or money, you better not be just getting gifts. If you're gonna marry for a lifestyle and money, you better be getting some money and putting it in your bank. Don't just go get gifts. Have something in case you have to exit, that you can save up or reinvest and start a business of your own. Right? If you're doing the sugar daddy thing, if that's what you call it, or sugar mama thing, get something out of it. Don't just get gifts. Yeah, you can pawn gifts or sell some of it, but get gifts and cash is what I'm saying. And then put the cash back. Put the cash back. Live off the gifts. Let that be your, I'm happy I got this dress. Oh, I'm happy I got this, these shoes, this. We going on a trip, this. Whenever he give you that, put that money back. Put the money back. Because you never know how long that's going to last. If they doing it once with you, they got the power to do it with somebody else. You still put yourself in the same position. If they doing it with you, they still got the power to do it with somebody else when they get tired of y'all. So you better be putting the money back if you got a sugar daddy. And if a sugar daddy is giving you money, don't just go, I'm going to trip with my girlfriend, I'm going to fly out there. No, you better first stack for at least 6 months to a year if it lasts that long. Or 3 to 6 months. Because it can tie you till you find another one for the next 3 to 6 months. Until y'all get the swing of it. Look at there. Now you're a professional swinger. Now you're a professional swinger. You're swinging through what? The lifestyle. The lifestyle. Because most likely, they ain't going to marry you. Sometimes they may marry you if you just like Pretty Woman, but I wouldn't be thinking about Pretty Woman coming out the gate. All right? I wouldn't be thinking Pretty Woman stuff coming out the gate. That Richard Gere and Julia Roberts, I love that. That's one of my favorite movies. But I wouldn't be thinking about that if y'all doing the sugar daddy thing. I don't know where I got the sugar daddy thing from and where this came from, but I guess it came from the lifestyle thing. You know, so that's why it's good to love who you love and love the one you're with. Because you would think that you got it good on the other side and you don't. It takes more work sometimes on the other side to come back into a relationship. So if you got it good, keep it good. The grass ain't always green on the other side, true enough. But if you got a good woman and you got a good man, you ain't nothing out there. It ain't nothing out there. That's why y'all karmics, after they do that for so long, they try to come back home. They try to, like, I'm going back to my old wife. I'm going back to my old husband. We don't want you. I don't. See? And now they got to go try to find you in every man and every other woman, and they never going to measure up. And that's where you get the karmics trying to compete with y'all and trying to become y'all and trying to just copy everything y'all do because they can never be you, right? And your man or your woman know they can never find another you either. But that ain't going to stop them from going just playing around in the street or whatever. So you marry now. When you heal, you know what you're marrying for. Or when you get in a relationship exclusively, you know what you're marrying for. Or you know what you're getting in it for. At first, we didn't know because we had this misconception of what love is. This romanticism around what love is. See, ain't no telling where I would have been if I'd went with any of those. Ain't no telling where I would have been. I probably would have been right here. Probably been in the corner somewhere crying. You know, I'm glad I waited though, because now I got more. I have more value, knowledge-wise, about what I want. About what I want. And without even sleeping around. That's the good part. Not even so much sleeping around, being in the street, getting body counts and stuff. That's a whole nother thing, right? I did those videos and they took them down. But somebody hated I said that, blocked them body counts. But I still got the video. Soon I get my membership. Matter of fact, I loaded it on my Patreon. I did. I put it on my Patreon about, it's like 3 when I was walking. 3 videos of count and why men find it negative or positive. But see, they didn't want to hear that shit, but that shit is true. It is some truth to you losing your value. Just like it's some truth to y'all losing your value with a narc that doesn't appreciate you, you lose your value because you feel shitty about yourself. Remember, because he projected in his semen what he felt about his mother, his childhood, his father, and then y'all, you getting the whoop, you getting his karma, you getting his thoughts, you getting his emotion when he sleep with you and shoot off in you. And then y'all want to hide it like it's, oh, what's wrong with him? He cheating. Yeah, because he just told you he was cheating when the missile went off. But y'all was like, maybe it's just me. I don't know. I'll be all right. And you push it to the back till you're ready to deal with it. It's just me. I'm just emotional. It must be my cycle. That must be stress. No, he's giving you the patterns. He's giving you the patterns and the cycles. We just tuning it out till we get ready to deal with it. So a man gonna always tell if he's cheating when he ejaculates. That's your husband, that's your wife. But we knew, we just didn't say nothing because we wasn't ready to face it yet, to face the music. So we end up staying longer than we need to, right? And the thing about it is because you were in a monogamous relationship and they're cheating. So that's what hurts. It's not the hurt part that we found out. The hurt part is that we didn't have a choice. We signed up for monogamy. We didn't sign up for poly. We didn't sign up for poly. All right? If you want a poly, then don't get married. Stay single and be poly. And you can date whoever you want. You don't have to tie somebody down that wants a monogamous while you go out and be poly. That doesn't make sense. You want your cake and pie and you want to eat it too. When all you got to do is just be a single man or a single woman. That's it. And you can poly around freely. You can have multiple dates and keep going and keep take a licking and keep on ticking. All right, until you're ready to settle down, right? So that's just my little take on it. I don't want this to be too long, but I think this is long enough. So hopefully this will help y'all. Go see them ones that says they slip out when and they be starting the arguments with y'all because it's somebody else and they want to get out. And that's the way they telling y'all they don't want to be there with y'all anyway. They don't want to be married no more. But men like to save face. They don't like to be the first one to leave. You can find some men that will leave first because they're like the empath instead of the girl being the empath. They're the empath and she's the narcissist. So you'll find those men leave, right? And it doesn't matter if you're the side chick or the wife. It's you can figure it out however you want to be. Some people leave their wife for the side chick and marry the side chick. That's still pick Misha, pick me, I'm gonna take your wife, right? So that's still Barbara gonna build, that's still gonna be, Molly the maid, but my thing is to protect the emotion, right? And that's how a lot of men don't have to sleep with a lot of women to be in love, but y'all contributed to the love that I need to sleep with you to get you to love me and marry me. You gonna marry everybody you sleep with at one time? See, that doesn't even make sense. That's not even logical. So that means y'all women don't have control over your emotions. That's what that means. You don't have balance in your emotions. Because if you think that everybody you're going to sleep with is going to marry you, damn, you're going to be in a married 100 motherfuckers. In no time. In no time. Because look what you do. You go from one, he didn't call me, and you go on another date, and you go, yo, I'm going to sleep with this one. I don't care if it's 3 months, I'm going to sleep with this. So you married all the men, technically. You married all the men, but you ain't with them all. But you married them all. Right? Because to sleep with somebody is to marry them. That's the marriage right there. That's the commitment right there supposed to be. But that's not what we get, though. Okay? And I'm not saying have pre or after or before hanky-panky. I'm not saying that. Because people going to do what they going to do, and everybody grown. And everybody can make up their own mind if they're not intoxicated when they do it. Okay, and if it's not forced upon you from the man, all right, trying to violate you, okay. So I was with a girl who said she likes to be dominated. Wow. Well, that's just what turned her on. That's just what turned her. We're the dominatrix. We're the dominant. We're the mother. That's because of our drive. If you with the right one in the right environment for breeding, for most, you know, for different things, it's just one of the things we do in the woman. Usually men have the libido when they're young. It slows. Me and my son was talking about it yesterday. Me and my sons and my daughter, we have great conversations because I like for them to know. I don't like for them to be, and a lot of stuff I find they already fucking knew anyway. Because they're the millennium, so they already know this shit. They done figured it out. We still trying to figure it out. We was talking about how when women are young in their 20s, the older man go get them. They don't know no better. We know that, and they can easily be manipulated. But it could be because that thing ain't really working either, and so they just want the eye candy. So they'll go get somebody younger. So it's easier to. They like to say they don't have baggage. They do have baggage. They have their mother and father baggage though. But it's easier for them to get them to do what they want. Now, or their men in the 20s will hurry up and lock you down when you're in your 20s because you don't know nothing and because they're like little rabbits. So they want somebody to keep up with them. Now, we go older to the women's side. The women are older. Cougar, Puma, whatever you want to call it. They got to go back down to the sun age, because they the ones with the stamina, and the men usually with our age don't have the stamina. The men our age go get the young one because all she wants to do is be bought gifts, took on trips. You see how it flips? You see how the coin flips? So that's why you'll find cougars and stuff don't want really men their age. They want the young bucks because our libido picks up after 50 or 50. We get horny. Now, the men's, it slows down when they get 50. So they go to the young women because all they got to do is buy them things to persuade them, especially when they don't know no better and don't have no experience in relationship. So they can manipulate them easier, and they can breed with them easier too. They can just get them pregnant and they already got them, right? And that's why you got them 20, 30, 40 years older or 15 years older, right? So that's how y'all swap roles. Just like that. So that's why you be like, Stella got your groove back. And then y'all don't want us because y'all say we got baggage. But not everybody, because a lot of people have healed by now. A lot of women ain't all full of baggage, just like a lot of y'all ain't all full of impotence. Okay? Exactly. So we can't say that all y'all shit don't work. We can't say that all y'all don't have no libido. We just got to play it by ear with who we want, as in the lifestyle and what we're married for or what we're getting together for. Plan the goal, future plan the goal. Goal it out. Goal it out. And we don't know because we're not goaling these things out. We're not futuring our goals. We're not futuring our goals. We're not futuring our relationships. We have no plans and intentions for our relationships. And that's why we're crashing and burning and wasting some unvaluable time. In that sense, yeah. Because we're just swinging it. You know, everybody just swinging it. So I think women just don't want one man. Some of them may not. That's why I said it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's what I just said, Patrick. I just said if you want multiple people, stay single. You can have multiple people. Don't go get in a monogamous exclusivity relationship. Because the person may not be. That's not all women. That's not all men that want to be monogamous or promiscuous or whatever you want to call it, poly. So it depends on your lifestyle. Y'all are not married for your lifestyle. Y'all married for convenience, or at the time that you want to get hitched, or you to throw some smoke or shade off of y'all. Because you don't want your homeboys to think you're gay, or you don't want your homegirls to think you're gay, and you're on the down low or something. So it's different reasons people do that. Has nothing to do with having multiple, because I can stay single now and have multiple men. That ain't got shit to do with it. But why would I take you off the market, marry you, and then still be out there dating multiple men when I could have just been single? That's the point. See? And y'all don't want to face the music, because it really, what it boils down to, I want to cheat when I want to, but when I get home, I just want to make sure somebody there. Because I don't want to die alone. I don't want to be alone. So really y'all doing this because y'all don't want to be alone. You don't want that period where you're going to be alone. So you gotta have somebody there, whether you're cheating on them or not, because you're gonna do what you want out there, but they're not gonna know it. You're not giving them a choice to choose that if they want to be in a poly relationship, because nobody's talking, and that go both ways. Okay, that go both ways. But kid A, suffering, seeing, split. Right? Why do people do that? I know it is really sad. Just stay single. You can do whatever you want. Go wherever you want. Have them big old O's in the bedroom every night, threesomes if you want to. If you want to. So why get married then with somebody that don't want that lifestyle or don't want that for themselves? You take people's choice away. And that's bad for men and women to take people's choice away when they married for monogamy. See? So no goals, nothing was played on the table about if they want to get married or not, or if they want to stay exclusive, and if at any time we feeling different and we want to part, let's part rather than cheat. But nobody want to be the bigger person, and nobody got the kind of balls to do that. See? Nobody got, well, okay, we feel like we want to step out, then that's when we end it. That's when we both walk away. Nobody's setting goals. Nobody's setting goals. It's going to be natural because the kinetic, the magnetism, you're going to be attracted to people either way it goes. You can't turn that off. You can't turn that off. We opposite attract. We might like something that this person has, that our husband or our wife don't have, and but the thing is, don't mean you got to act on it. That's your integrity if you act on it. That's your fault if you act on it. It's not your wife's fault. It's not your husband's fault. It's an integrity thing at that moment. Somebody was not giving you something, and you wanted what they weren't given, and you decided to cheat, whether it was once or twice or whatever. It doesn't matter. We are always going to be creatures for self-preservation. So whatever you're missing, you're going to go get it. That's why it's not really a such thing as marriage is bullshit. That's why, because animals do it. If you study Mother Nature, animals do it. They can move around whenever they want to. Look at a stray dog. Look at a stray cat. They going wherever, unless that is an alpha and they guard them, or a doe with a buck, and they know that's their buck to mate with. They won't let another buck come in there. Right? If it's a lion with some lionesses, or it's some a doe, the female with the men, the buck, deer, they ain't finna let them know. They're gonna fight them. You better get out of here. Get out of my territory. These are mine. See, you will see it like that, and you'll see it like the other way. You just gotta hitch with the right one. Huh? What? It's in there. Oh no, it's not over here. Never mind. And so that's just what I've observed. That it could go either way, but the thing is, when we're taking other people's choice away, when we want to step out and when nobody's saying nothing, and then we try to come back like nothing happened. But then that's when that friction will start, and people start acting funny in their marriage because they stepped out. So the guilt will set in, the remorse will set in, the projection will set in, and then if y'all still sleeping together, that's why women know. So y'all women ain't never not know that y'all was sleeping together. And that's why she crept her ass out on your ass too. Because she already knew your ass was cheating. That's why she ain't say nothing. Nigga gonna cheat, goddamn it, I'm gonna cheat too. See? Because we already knew. We already knew. And women will get back at y'all for that shit too. They sure the fuck will. And sit right there and look like they ain't did a goddamn thing. Just like y'all sit back and do it and think like y'all ain't got to did another damn thing. See? And see, that's why you got to make sure that that person is monogamous. And in the event we don't feel the same, what are we going to do? Are we going to be mature enough to come tell each other I'm feeling some kind of way, so you can nurture it, foster it, see what's wrong, talk about it, see what they're needing at the time, because our needs change as we get older. Our wants change, our hormones change. So it's not that they can't perform. It's like now you got to go back to the table and make sure nobody come between it. Nobody doing that. It's a lot. It's just like sometimes it isn't even worth the hassle. Because nobody want to keep working on their marriage once they get married, and it's an ongoing thing. They just rather, go with the flow, act like they don't see it, and keep going. He going this side of the house, she going this side of the house, she upstairs, he downstairs to 2 a.m. in the morning, and she up there snoring. Okay? I'm just saying, or vice versa. I'm just saying. So, and if you go into the separate parts of the house, and you ain't never together in the motherfucking house, y'all asses ain't even together. Y'all separate. Y'all roommates. Y'all done roommates and somebody done stepped out. And so that distance is created inside that house, that domain, to let y'all know something is wrong. Something is off. Somebody done separated y'all in your own freaky, crackety house. Now, I'm telling you, I've been married for 20 years. I'm telling you, y'all know I'm right. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen right? Because I know I done hit y'all ass today with something. Can I get a like, a share, a tag, a love button? Because I done hit you. Where the good Lord spit you. Oh, right in the crack in the fault line. Look at it. I was wondering if I was going to get to ring my bell. So, but two people made a vow to God. That don't mean you're going to keep it. And tell that to your brothers when you're covering for them. Tell that to your sisters, your homegirls when you're covering for them. See, that's the problem, because y'all cover. You cover. You cover. You write it. It do mean well, we discussed vow last night, didn't we, y'all? So I ain't going to go back over my little vow. But anyway, go check out my last night pop-up and listen to it all the way through, brother. You're going to find the fuck out. Because I was talking about some of this stuff last night. So, if people would not stop covering and correct themselves, but then sometimes if you got somebody that you go to them and say, well, your husband cheating, I saw him with so-and-so, people get mad and they get shot or they get hurt or they lose relationships, right? Because somebody think that you lying on your ex, or the girlfriend don't believe the girlfriend, or the homeboy don't believe the homeboy. So they cover for each other, because of that. If they want to be a good friend and tell them they cheating, they won't believe them. And that's not all the case. Some people will believe their friend, but look, how many do even ever tell? They cover up. The whole point is they cover up. Nobody's man enough to leave. Nobody's woman enough to leave. Right? Nobody's mature enough to come to the table and talk about it. So this is just some things that y'all just need to know. All right? Moving forward. The fact is, brother, you ain't going to get away with cheating. That's the fact. It's just going to be a matter of time. You're not going to get away with it. Because if you sleeping with your woman or your girlfriend and you done stepped out, she knows. She knows everything because she's close to spirit. So she knows, she's intuitive. Her intuition will tell her. Now, whether she know how to read her energy at the time, that's just, she's blocking it out because she ain't ready to work on it or confront it. But she knows. She knows. Y'all busted. Y'all been busted. But if go back to the lifestyle, she may have didn't care because y'all could have developed a good lifestyle by then. And she was like, forget it, I already know this man. I'm just going to stick it out for Johnny and Catherine, and I'm going to just get them to a point and then I'm going to leave. Or she can say, you know what, I love this man, I don't really care. I'm going to let him have his cake and pie and eat it too, as long as he come home every night. We don't know why the women do it, because every woman's different, even though it's every woman, right? So however her story go is however her story go. However his story go is however his story go. We just know his story is through her story. And behind her story is another story of her. So that's all we know. That's all we know. And y'all got to take the time to find out about your woman, listen, watch, and observe each other, zip the lip sometime, and get control of those emotions. Because men can be emotion sensitive too, if they're an unstable man and a hurt, wounded man. Because that's why you get the bickering to get out the house to go cheat. Right? Because when we're not sleeping with you no more, you got to release that tension that you didn't heal from your mom and your daddy on some other woman. And that's why she'll know, but usually she'll know you married. But at the time, she only going to take it so far, and then she going to want to take you from your wife. And then you ain't going to want to leave your wife. And you're going to be like, I ain't leaving my wife. And the bitch going to get mad and call your wife on. Or show up at your wife's job. Or show up at your job. Or get your tires or shit. Because now you done wooed her into thinking y'all got something when you had no intention of leaving your wife in the first place. And vice versa. See? It's all the games we play. And all the games have already been played before. And y'all gave us the data to the game. You gave us the data to the game through your sperm. 121 angel number. You gave us the data, the playbook, through your sperm, through your data, through your semen. So any woman knows the playbook if you ejaculated in her. If she knew what to do with it, if she was a awakened, wise woman. And she already was hip from a father that taught her, an uncle that taught her, a grandpa that taught her, or either a mother that taught her. That knew the game too. See, behind every woman is another what? Her story, baby. Her mother's story, how her mother was done, how it all begun, and then how it all begun again. But only behind his story is his own story, because that's all y'all care about is y'all's story. Y'all don't care about knowing a woman's story. And that's why y'all out of touch with your woman. That's why y'all out of touch with any woman. Because until you get in touch with your story, knowing that it stemmed from her story, you ain't going to respect your women anyway. So why would somebody want to marry y'all? Why would somebody want to settle down with y'all? See? So we're the trust what? We're the trust what? I'm not understanding that question. So y'all tell on yourself. Just some women don't care. Y'all, if you're taking care of and you providing, they may overlook that little part. As long as she got everything she need and you buying her what she want, she don't care who you sleeping with. She may or may not still sleep with you. No. But my thing is, if you're going to creep around, don't get married. That's the thing. Don't settle down if you're going to creep around. You know, my ex came back from being gone on a trip. I immediately knew something was off. Then the fight had started. Yeah, because he got to make up the guilt, get their ass, that they got to stir up some trouble because they just can't take it. They try not to. They try not to say, "I'm sorry, I cheated." So they try to keep you mad, throw you off, and then keep themselves mad for it coming out. But the agitation gives it away. The agitation, the fight out of nowhere, give it away. See, I done studied, listen, watch, and observe. You'll learn something. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you, ain't no new man gonna be able to cheat on me. Unless I just don't care about him cheating. He ain't gonna be able to cheat on me. He ain't gonna be cheating. He ain't gonna cheat on me. I laid in the bed with one of my friends. One of my friends a while back laid in the bed and dreamed of another woman coming to his door. In the middle of the night, I was wrapped up in a sheet and I came to the door and it was another woman. And I was in his house in the bed. That's how cold our ass is. So if we want to fucking find out, if we suspect you doing something, Spirit gonna show us you doing something. I went to the door in a sheet, and this is a dream, and it was so vivid, like it was so real, and then he came behind me, and I was like he didn't care, like she knew he was doing that type of stuff, like he was that type of man. It wasn't like he was hiding. It's just she had the audacity to knock on the damn door. And this was a dream, and it was so real. Like, I was like, huh? So Spirit was telling me it was somebody else. See, that's how it'll be. We'll be laying right there beside you, too. And find out. You know, you said, hold on, I'm rewinding that part. I literally was at the house. At the house. Literally at the house. And sat there, and it was early in the morning. It was dark, but it was early in the morning. All of a sudden, I heard something go. And in my dream, I got up and went to the door. and open the door. You know, you just pull the sheet off to go open the door because you laying there, you know, in your birthday suit. And I went to the door, and you know how the man, they always show the man peek behind the woman in the door, like they answer the door, but the man coming, like, and they both at the door. And the woman was on the step. And I don't even know what happened after that because my ass woke up like, what? I was like, what the hell? Baby, we know. We know. We know. And now y'all women know they know. Now. And if they don't want to know, they ain't going to want to know. And if they know, they letting you do it because they probably doing it too. They probably doing it too. Because a woman know when y'all been around another woman. That's the beauty of that woman, baby. And if you a dis-cheating man and you need a woman like that, you might want to marry a woman like that if you can't stay straight. Because she going to keep you straight, all right. She going to help you behave if you got a problem with being around every little woman and wanting to touch them and stuff. You need a woman like that because she going to make sure you stay faithful. Not in a bad way. Not in a condescending, degrading way. She just to be strong for the type of man that you want. And you may have a problem with that control because you love women. And some alphas love that. They love a woman that can keep them in control in that part. Not control them, but can keep their animalistic nature at bay. Because they going to want her. They not going to want the other woman. They going to want her. And she's going to make sure he don't go out there. So in other words, it comes back to the compatibility sexually. They want the person with the same appetite. And that's what you're talking about. You gotta connect, brother, with the woman that has the same sexual appetite as you. That's what it is. And when we're not with the same person that has a sexual appetite, that throws the relationship off too, because one might be the horny goat and one might be, I want to do it once a month. See how it's off? See how it's off? That's why that's important just as much as everything else. As the finances, that's important just as much. How much you want to do it? What can we agree on? 4 times a week? 3 times a day? 1 time a day? Once a week? 7 days a week? On just the weekend? Look, very important questions, y'all. And y'all may find it funny, but no, this is very important because marriages break up for infidelity. That's how important it is. Because somebody's not providing for the other one's needs sexually. And that'll break up a marriage. That'll force somebody to go cheat, cause somebody to cheat, however y'all want to do it. It's still an integrity thing, but they'll be thinking, damn, I got to get rid of these. Where my balls at? I took them in the back. My blue balls, I took them in the back, y'all. I had my balls up here last night doing Reiki on some of y'all, but that's one of the reasons, even though it's not a reason for somebody not having integrity or not respecting, honoring their vows. I'm just saying, this is spirit talking, channeling the message, or y'all higher self, because somebody needs to hear it. Not to break up, but to fix what they can fix about their marriage. Spend more time with your mom, your mama. Somebody spend more time with your woman. Well, I guess y'all think that's a mama. Y'all must have married somebody must be married to an immature. This must be this is the part where the women marry their mama. So some of y'all married to your mama. Some of y'all men are married to your mama. They're not seeing y'all as the wife. They're in love with the mama. So they're marrying the mama. So you got a boy marrying the mama because they can't really marry the mama, technically, right? So they're marrying you because their codependency is to the mama. So they're going to pick out somebody like the mama. and vice versa to the woman with the codependency gonna pick out somebody like the daddy. So she's marrying the daddy, he's marrying the mama. There go the codependency. So why are you there? Codependency. Codependency. Because you can't sleep with your mama, you can't sleep with your daddy, but you could. But people are nasty, they'll do it. But it's psychological for most part. It's more of they didn't get something from the mother and the father, and so they see it in y'all, and so that's the codependency. That's the attraction. Oh. So is it love or a lifestyle? And why are y'all really there? That's a good damn question. Just think about it. I'm not suggesting anything. And this is just spirit. Thank you very much. You're so spot on. Thank you, Patrick. So what about women who say you're cheating and you're not? They're cheating, because the same thing with you. It's the same thing, because y'all got intuition too. So if she's calling you cheating, she's cheating. If you calling her cheating, you're cheating, because y'all projected the energy from the other person, ejaculated or whatever. So y'all know each other cheating. When you're in tune and you know you're not doing nothing, you got to know she's doing something. So y'all know too. Listen, watch, and observe the life, the pattern and the cycle. It's the same for the women. Apple don't fall far from the tree. Apple don't fall far from the tree. I'm just saying. So I'm telling on the women too. You're right, absolutely, brother. You're right. Somebody's there, whether that man is giving her something at work on a job because you're not talking to her, so he's meeting some type of emotion, whether they slipping off, wherever. I'm going to my girlfriend, we going on a cruise, we going on a date. I don't care where they do it at. I don't care where y'all do it at. Y'all know where y'all do it at. So it could be they work and travel and they not even working and travel, but they say they work and travel contract and they go have somebody in another state. That's how the double life comes in. That's how the double life come in. They can have a whole nother family in a whole nother state, and a lot of y'all won't even know. So sneaky leaks, double cheaters, whatever you call it, cheaters or whatever. Women just need to be wanted. That's the key to love. We both want to be needed and wanted to some extent in different levels, in different departments, wherever we feel the lack of, right? Wherever we feel the lack of, that's where we're going to want that from. So it's best to get the person that meets that. That's why that love language is good when you meet people. See what their love language is, so you'll know what they like. Because people, they are turned on by their love language. And if you don't know your person's love language, you done messed up. You're gonna be in there arguing upside them damn walls because somebody's love language is not getting met, and people really follow their love language. And there's a sexual love language too. And I had that book in my book club, I think. So there's a sexual love language and there's a love language. You might need to want gifts. She might need quality time. And if you're not feeling her quality time, she's going to go out there and get that quality time from another brother. And even if it's just talking and no sexual, it's still going to happen. Because y'all don't take the time to know people's love language. What's up, brother? What you doing?
Nothing.
Oh, my son right here. Look, he got...
She telling the truth.
Look at him. He like, she telling the truth.
Y'all know what's up.
Y'all know what's up.
Y'all on her page, huh?
He said, y'all know what's up. Y'all on my page, huh? See, I should have a full house. I should have a full house. But see, people don't want to work on their relationships. But y'all want to go out there and establish fake relationships and lie to people and game people when you don't really have to. It's called honesty. But I guess the world ain't honest, is it? We call all honest Abe, huh? The world ain't honest, so y'all you're like, thank you, Patrick. You're like, you're like, hey, the world ain't honest. They all lie. Women lie too, y'all. Everybody lies. Everybody plays the fool sometimes. No exception to the rule. Listen, baby. It may be factual, it may be cool. All right, Aaron Neville. Y'all better listen to that song. Everybody plays the fool sometime. No exception to the rule. See? Women lie too. The women lie too. Hell, they lying right now in the new dating scene. Buttering y'all up like some toast. You know, like some pancake butter and toast and some cinnamon on it with a blueberry. You know, they buttering y'all ass up with all that fake Barbie doll talk. You know, but I guess some people are turned on, men, egos turned on to that. But you can do that being your natural self. You don't have to all just sound like, you know, the same, like Ken and Barbie. Just got to find your natural feminine voice, and y'all got to find y'all natural masculine voice, and that's enough to turn somebody on. You know, like how Barry White talk, he do because that's his ouch, because that's his natural, like, and that turns women on, right? You got to find your natural, sexy voice. Don't fake don't fake to be a natural with the voice. Find it, because we all have it. Because we all are beta and we all are alpha. We all are alpha and we all are beta. No matter where you are, no matter if you're a female or a male, you just got to find that feminine part or that masculine part that's going to rock her world. Like that voice. Like I fall in love with some people's voice, like, because I'm alpha. So, and I know the tone, and it just turns me on. You know, I'll be like, oh, okay. My son laughing. I'll be on the floor. You done put my ass in a coma, goddamn it, just talking. I'm like, oh. All I wanted to hear was my divine masculine voice. Got me out for the count. Gonna lay me out like a tranquilizer. But that ain't for everybody, though. See? You have it naturally. You don't have to fake it. That fake feminine shit, I said it last night, that fake Barbie Ken shit, that's not it. A real man and a real alpha, they know they're soothing to each other. They put your ass to sleep. You be like, you know, I ain't lying. I'll fall asleep on you, boy. You hit that right tone, boy. I'll be like, because all I want to do is feel that masculine, hear that masculine tonality, that strength in that voice, and I know I'm safe. That's a real alpha. That's real alpha shit. That is real alpha shit. When you can hear it on the other side of the phone, like, oh, that's all kind of man. My son said, that's an all kind of every man. What I say in my reading, what did I say in my post on my community board? I said, I don't want a man and I don't want to, okay, shit, now I got to go look because I don't even know what the hell I said. I done wrote so much. Where is it at?
You don't want to avoid a man's body.
No, that wasn't it. It was this. Let me find my little blurbage here. Y'all probably see it on my TikTok once I find it. Okay. Damn, where's that? Oh, Lord. Everybody plays the fool sometime. No one. Listen, baby. Oh, it's on my other phone. Damn it. Oh, here it is. This is what I wrote the other day. So many are just happy to have someone instead of happy to have the someone they want and need. I want the one that needs and wants me to not need and want no one else. Only just him. That's some alpha shit. That's some alpha shit. See, everybody just want to have somebody. No, I want the one that's going to make me not want and need nobody else but him. That's an alpha. They got you covered everywhere. Everywhere, all four corners, baby, through this mother. And you can't even think about nobody else. They don't give you room or time to think about nobody else. They so on point. See, y'all just want to go. That's why I said, is it love or is it a lifestyle? So many are just happy to have someone instead of happy to have the someone they want and need. I want the one that needs and wants me to not need and want no one else, just him. And you can put just her, but that's the one you want right there. That means that's it. I don't need nothing else. This one shut the shit down, baby. That one shut it down. Shut it down. You don't even stand another nigga, another woman either. You be like, I got too much at home, baby. You ain't worth that. You ain't worth me losing that there at that house, no matter where I'm at. You can be traveling, you can be on moving, you can be on bed. I don't care. If they look like the Miss USA, motherfucker, you be like, that's a facade. That thing back there is real. That thing there ain't real. That bodybuilder ain't real, but that thing back at that house is real. See what I'm saying? He said, I think if you're with someone for over 15 years, it's hard to keep the fire going. No, it's not. It just takes work, and y'all don't want to work. The thing is, y'all stop courting the person. You get the person to get them, and then you stop doing what it took you to keep them or to get them in the first place. Y'all don't work after that. You get lazy. You get comfortable and complacent. It ain't hard. It ain't hard at all. We just get complacent. And like I said, what it took to get her, it take to keep her. What it took to get her, it take to keep her. And we stop. That's all we do. We stop. It ain't hard. We just don't want to do the work no more. So you want somebody that's going to treat you and date you and court you and marry you the whole rest of the way. Like every day is a marriage, damn it. Every day you're courting. Every day you're dating. Not technically, but at least once a week. At least once a week you're dating and courting each other throughout the marriage so it don't burn out. Because you leave anything unkept, it's going to burn out. That's why you cheat. Because people are being unkept. We're not improving on each other. We're disproving each other. We're disproving we don't need to be together is what y'all disproving. But y'all want to stay there because you got used to the idea of being together. That you cannot fathom being apart. And I explained to Death Do Us Part last night in the pop-up. So if y'all want to know what Death Do Us Part last night in the pop-up, go back and see my pop-up reading, the collective reading when I finished the pop-up. And check it out. It was around, you would have to rewind it to, hey, little man. You would have to rewind it to about 154 after, I would say about 200 or after 154.26 was the last reading. That bitch was live and popping, baby. That motherfucker was live and freaking popping. Probably the first part too, because I started at about 10:29 with the first collective. 10:29, and then skip back over to like 159, 154.26. And you will get that collective I did. I did Reiki on the blue balls, you know, that y'all be having and stuff. But no, I did some stuff in there that I broke down the vows. I broke down until Death Do Us Part, so y'all understand what that meant. That didn't mean cheating until they cheat or till y'all die off. They just fucked up the Bible because of patriarch. But it didn't mean that. It didn't mean that. It means to when you're no longer feeling each other here and here, that means that transformation already took place. And that's the separation for you to go somewhere else. But we're not going nowhere else. We're staying there suffering and then causing arguments and more karma and friction because one of us don't want to leave. You're not wanting to leave. That's all. But I thank you for the questions. That's very good. Every relationship needs to be cultivated and nurtured. Every relationship needs to be maintained. Every relationship, every friendship, every partnership, every affiliate, every collaboration. It's all across the board. It's not just in our romantic sector of our house. It's everywhere. Everywhere. It's just everybody's so desperate for love that they're just forgetting that they got other houses or other compartments, right? And that's why I was listening to some of it when this live popped up. Oh, it goes in, Cookie. Oh, I go in last night. Oh, Lord, I go in. Oh, shit, I go in. I might recopy it and post it up separately, just those parts, because that need to be in my relationship thing anyway. But it just sometimes the message will channel when I'm doing tarot. It'll just channel through, and I just go with it. Then stay where you at and be miserable, right? Just a simple life. I agree. You gotta keep dating each other. Yeah, like you can't stop. If you stop dating your wife or your person, you're gonna leave room for somebody else to come in there and date them and court them and woo them. That's all. That's all you're gonna do is make room for somebody else to come in there and take your spot. And if you a man that really love your wife or a wife that really love your man, you won't let that happen. Because you know what you have, and the grass ain't always green on the other side. I'm just saying. Take it how it resonates. They don't know. We studied and preparing for their exam in action. How many times? Okay, when you broke up with somebody and they did something bad, and it wasn't just because it wasn't like innocent, but if it was cheating, if it was infidelity or cheating, and y'all broke up, if y'all didn't get the memo while y'all was in it and they got busted, but you found out later, and Spirit showed y'all, and how many times y'all said, damn, I knew it. You said, shit, I knew it. See, you didn't listen to your subconscious. Your subconscious be telling y'all what they're doing, but we don't listen to the subconscious because we're not ready to hear it. But when you find out after the fact or whatever, you be like, damn, I knew it. I knew it all along. Yeah, because you just was blind to it and not wanting to see it. As I said, we know when y'all cheating. Sorry. They just not ready to accept it, or they just don't care and with you for the lifestyle that you're providing and maintaining for them. And ain't nothing wrong with that if that's what they really married you for. The lifestyle and the rich and famous anyway. If they married you for that, it ain't a big deal. Y'all probably stay together and keep going and keep ticking because that's what y'all want. That's what y'all want. Some people marry somebody else. Let me tell you, they'll marry, get a divorce, marry the second person, and that person will spoil them rotten. They'll get a car every 3 years. They'll keep them rolling in something nice. They'll keep their hair done. They'll keep that woman maintained because they don't want to go home to an empty house. They don't want to go home to an empty house. So they'll get that woman whatever she wants. Wig, makeup, car, every three years they rolling in something new. They ain't never rolling in nothing old. Because they're being maintained, or they got a good ass job themselves. They're a breadwinner. But y'all still don't know who getting the car and who paying for it. You would think because she got a breadwinner, y'all would think that the woman got the breadwinner that the woman is doing everything. That ain't the case. The woman could be the breadwinner and he still had something going to maintain her and improve upon what she got so she can maintain her lifestyle. Because he know he can leave anytime he want to. He may not, but he could. He could. He damn could. And if he don't want her, guess what? This is the ass kicker for y'all fellas. And if you don't want her to leave, you gonna maintain that money. You gonna maintain that money that girl bringing in that house. You gonna maintain her. So she don't leave you and get somebody that got some money. Because money ain't the issue with her. The maintaining part is she wants somebody to come home too. She not a player. She ain't a freak. She ain't trying to spread her body all around. So if you got an independent woman like that, you best to treat her like a lady. Because guess what? She can go get somebody else anytime, just like y'all can go get somebody else anytime. And that's what intimidates men. That's why they want to call independent such a bad thing. But when we was a gold digger, you complained about that. So now that she got her money, that's wrong, because they can't just treat you any type of way, or you're big on, big on and roll the fuck on. Because you got money, she can go get somebody that got money. And if she got you and you're maintaining her, and y'all don't get the part of maintaining. Let's break that down. Well, why are you making that noise? Maintaining means he's just covering the basic living expenses. She ain't really asking him to do nothing else. She got herself. He just coming in there to just take that pressure off, just cover the bills, and whatever she gonna treat extra, she gonna treat extra for both of them because she got the extra money. She ain't asking him to give her the money. Just maintain the household, do what you're supposed to do as a man, so I can do my thing as a woman, and we both can come up and enjoy this plush moment, right? While we're together, no matter how long we are together. But we have a good together. We won't have a stressful marriage or a stressful union because you're being there. You're getting my pressure off my shoulders. Again, I said this last night. So go see after the pop-up and before the pop-up my two collectives, right? So he's keeping the rocks off her, the pressure. She got somebody to have sex with, one person, not 50 men or waiting to find one. She got a job that's demanding, and she wants the rocks off her shoulder. She wants the steam off. She wants to be relaxed. She wants to be in her soft, feminine energy. And yeah, she could take care of, if she did it before and she got that kind of money, evidently it says she can take care of herself. So that's not the point. The point is the men don't want to see what they got until it's gone. The point is they want to showboat and brag to their men about money when y'all should keep your damn mouth shut about who got the money. And that's what make y'all feel bad, because the man can have one that got some woman with the money, and then you got some, and you embarrassed that your wife got or your girl got more money, because men tie their manhood to their money. They want achievements through money and material and cars and having all that shit, and that's what make them look like they got shit amongst other fellas. But that ain't how all women think. We just want rocks off our shoulders. We just want somebody to be there, while we live our life, right? We're welcoming to share that money or that lifestyle with a man that is going to act like they got some damn sense. So she just wants you to come share in her world that she created for herself. And so now we're being punished for creating a world for ourselves, which makes no absolute sense, because no man ain't tried to give it to us. Ain't no man tried to give it to me. And so now I'm penalized for giving it to myself. That's some very egotistical, misogynist shit. Like literally some fucked up shit, because nobody gave it to me. I worked for it. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they get mad when they can't maintain your house or maintain a house. So they're mad and they try to project vomit on your achievements to belittle you, right? That is right on the money. So that's why they do that, because that means to show that's not a man for you, so don't go after a man like that too, or a woman like that if it's a man that's being done too, because it could go both ways. So it just means that's not the person for you, so bypass that one and just wait till you get to the next one. That means that's a stop, no on go. Okay, no on green, or go on no go on red, or whatever the hell it is. That means that's just not the person for you. So don't even try no more. Don't even ask that bitch out for no date. Don't even ask that niglet out for no date. That means that spirit is like, that's not him, that's not her. Because if they griping about you having success that nobody gave to you, they don't have a plan for their life. And that's why they're mad. That's why they're mad. So then they'll go after somebody that they can be feeling proud of and step on, like a young bunny, right? That's immature, like I was saying, in the 20s or in the 30s or something, that they think they can get over on. And boss around like a maid, like I said, 24/7. No, we ain't Molly maid over him. Because when I don't want to clean, I don't clean. right? If I don't want to make the bed that day, I don't make the bed. But most I make the bed because I love making my bed. I like to come in my room and be relaxed. I don't even like to get in my bed until my sheets is made anyway. I'm just OCD like that, right? I used to always have to make my bed before I got in it. When my ex didn't make my bed, when his ass got out of it last. And that pissed me off. So no. If I'm going to do all that, I'm going to do it for me. You see what I'm saying? Last one out the bed, make it up. You sleep in all you want to, but last one out the bed, better make it up. Or the maid better be coming to make that bitch up. You know. And then I had to wake it up every night before I got in bed because I was just OCD. Like my sheets had to be straight. Like, god damn, I got some issues. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Make a whole goddamn bed to get up and get in it. I need help. I need a man to take the pressure off. You can sleep late as you want to sleep. I ain't gonna bother you, but just make that damn bed up and take that trash out. Do the things I hate to do. Do the things I hate to do and do the things you love to do. And I'm gonna do the things I love to do. And not gonna do the things I hate to do. Excuse me, y'all. But you see how that is? Different women need men for different things. And if she wants you to share in her world, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Because she dreamed it up. She created it for herself. And she don't mind sharing that dream with you. That's a good goddamn thing. And they treating it like it's a bad thing, y'all. It doesn't matter who got the money if you a couple. What matters is that you a couple. And you ain't letting nobody come between your good thing. I'm thinking your yang yin, or yin yang. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't letting nothing separate y'all. You ain't leaving nothing. They can't even squeeze through that little thin line. Look at my little nails on here. I might use that in a ritual right there. And I'm just saying, I might put them bitch in a candle or something. You know, I clip my nails up here and I ain't want to leave them on, so I just put them on that little thing and I forgot to get them off. I got to throw them away. I might have to do something with them nails. I'm just saying. All right. What, baby? He's sitting over there. And so, y'all, it's a lot more than you think. I hope that helps out. 122 angel number. I hope that helps out somewhere along the line. Not so y'all can go to the table, talk it out. If y'all want to stay married, stay married. This is not no plea for divorce or nothing like that. That's not what this is. That's to bring light to see how, so y'all can see how powerful y'all really are. So y'all know when y'all person is cheating, and of course you ain't gonna see it no way if you like any other person that in denial, if you didn't know what you married for at first. If you married for love, you fell in lust. You fell right in lust, but you just think that that's love. But it's not. Love raises us up. Love elevates us. Love does not demote us or degrade us or suppress us. It makes you flourish and blossom. And that's how you know you got love, because it's not just all about his goals and dreams and wishes. It's about your dreams and goals and wishes. And when you're with somebody that is only about them and is never about you, that's not the right person. That's not your person. That's a karmic. That's a toxic relationship. A one-sided relationship. Literally one-sided. Because if you're married, you're supposed to support each other to raise up. No matter who got what first, you help him start something, and then you both can come up and you can start something when the money come in or whatever. Whatever the case may be, but you're supposed to help each other raise up. I don't get this shit today. I don't get degrading your man. I don't care if you love him first or he loved you first, and then dogging him out and playing games on people's heart. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Because I don't want nobody, you know, and it doesn't matter if I know how to detach my emotions anyway. It doesn't matter if I know how to detach my emotions anyway. Some women do, some men don't. Some women know how to detach their emotions. Some men don't even know how to detach their emotions, and vice versa. But it's just, if I got to do you like that, I don't need you. I don't want to hurt nobody. It's not about hurting somebody. People been hurt enough from their childhood. They don't need to be hurt in their adulthood too. Good damn. Like, I wouldn't want nobody playing with my heart, nor my mind. Because if you don't want the person, leave the fucking person alone. It's that simple. If you don't want them, leave them alone. Why are you playing with somebody you don't want? Oh, because they got money. Oh, they got the money and the lifestyle that you want. So you're going to dog them out and make them think you're all it. That they should come over there. Leave their wife, leave their whatever significant other and come over there. And that's what people are doing. So people are leaving, thinking they're going to the other side for greener grass. And they're over there getting dogged out with brown grass. The man or the woman, whoever be it. Whoever be it. Whoever be it. Whoever be it. So be it. All right, I'm out. I got to do something. It's 2 o'clock. I'm out. Anybody got any questions? Lucy and Frankie. Greetings. You are beautiful. Thank you. Whoop, whoop. You said whoop, whoop. Don't drag innocent people into their BS. Right, Cookie? Yep. That's right. Don't drag people into the BS that they want to be in, staring up. Right? I really don't listen and be in denial and say to myself, I'm tripping, or maybe I'm on too hard. I'm too hard on them. Yeah, we make excuses for them. Only when we're not ready to face it. Only when you're not ready to face it. If you're ready to face the music, you'll face the music. You won't turn away from the music. Like you'll hear the song play out. You'll hear the song play out. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just playing. You'll hear that. You hear that? Oh, I gotta get that out of here. That loogie. God dang it. You'll hear that song. Dun. No, this way. Dun, 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 dun. It's over. It's over. You will hear that. Dun, 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 dun. Like the shit's over. Like he's talking about stop it. So you'll hear it. You'll hear it when you're ready to hear it. When you're ready to hear, like, this is the final straw. I can't go no further than this. I don't have nothing else to give. Like, I barely got room for myself. Like, now you're, like, squeezed so thin and so tight, you just got a little morsel of yourself left. Like this right here. That's all you got left. And that's all you're going to have to work and rebuild yourself with. And it looked like it sit about right there. Like, and that's all you got left is a little ounce of love for yourself. And that ounce is enough to cultivate, start all over, love yourself, put yourself first, be grateful that you didn't lose that. Just be grateful you didn't lose that, all right? That you kept that little piece, that little nugget for yourself called your heart. You know, a little corner, a little patch, right? For yourself. A little space for yourself. See, it's when y'all let people take that space. When they take that space from you, then that's pretty much the end of you. But if you keep that space for yourself, like knowing I'm more important, knowing I feel I'm worthy, I deserve better, and I know I can go out there and get better. But picking yourself up to leave to go get better is where people get stuck at. But leave space for yourself. Always leave space for yourself in a relationship to go. I'm serious. Listen, always leave space for yourself in a relationship to exit when love is no longer being served, when respect is no longer being served, right? Always leave room for yourself to exit that relationship. Never love a person that much that you won't exit, because now you are loving them more than yourself. And they'll help you lose every bit of it too. And then when they got every bit of it, they'll walk out on you and go get the next one and do it over again. So, tell you how to resonate. May it help somebody. I'm finna get off of him. I'm hungry. I needs to eat. It's 2 o'clock, 2:05 actually. So always leave room to exit. Nobody want to exit a relationship. Nobody want a divorce because we've been brainwashed to think we got to stay and take that shit for death do us part. No, the only death do us part is when you don't have no love for the person no more. It's time for your ass to part the fuck out of that damn thing. That's the death do you part, when you don't feel the same for the person, when you don't have the emotions for the person, and you're ready to go. Because nothing is stopping you. See, y'all letting this paper shit stop you. No, ain't no paper ever gonna stop me again. Ain't no paper ever gonna stop me in this world. Okay? No, because I'm a whole space for myself to go when I'm not being respected, when I'm not being cherished, when I'm being neglected, when I'm not being loved, when I'm not being maintained, when they not improving my life, and I'm doing everything that they want. No, my space is to go. My space is to just get my shit and go. And that takes healing. That takes healing to come to that. That you can leave at any time you get ready, whenever you want to. You can get your shit and go. Y'all, these men and women is not the last men and women you're gonna encounter. They are not the last. They want y'all to think they big and bad and they the big shit, and that you won't find nothing better. It's like fucking hell. I found better. I found better like 3-4 millionaires better. But I chose not to because I wasn't where I needed to be. I was still healing myself and I didn't want no relationship. Not that I couldn't be in one. I just was too wise to get in one. Because I knew when I went out, you know what I told myself? My next move got to be my best move. I was not moving until it was my best move to move. Whichever way I was moving, okay? Whichever way I decided for me to move, it had to be my best move. Not just rush because somebody said, I want to marry you, or let's get married, let's move. No, it had to be best within me, and meaning my best interest. It had to be in my best interest. See, what are you married for? Is it love or a lifestyle? And why are you there? See, that takes strength. Not just to run and get a relationship because y'all feel everybody in a relationship and you tired of looking. If you tired of looking, let me tell you something about you being tired of looking, ladies and men. If you tired of looking, that means you ain't even look close enough at yourself. Because how can you be tired of having everything to yourself? All this peace. And they can't come in and maintain the peace, but you rather have chaos. So I'm tired of looking, I'm going to go get somebody. That means you ain't worked on yourself to be saying, I'm tired of being alone. When you're being alone, you're supposed to develop that peace and love and happiness for yourself. So that means people are not doing work like they say they're doing work because they're not at peace with being alone. That you would stay alone if you had to and be okay with it. See, everybody ain't what they say they is. Everybody ain't what they say it is, right? Everybody can't handle being alone, and that's okay. But don't fake like you can when you know you can't. Y'all like, damn, Kim, you hitting all kind of ballpark out the park, huh? I'm hitting the back. Home run again, Kim. Home run again. Because that, we got to have real talks, not fairy tale talks. We got to have real talks, not fairy tale talk. Fairy tale ain't gonna get you nowhere. But a fairy tale. But not when they just take and give to everyone else and leave you wide open. Yep. Yes, we live in our best life. Yep. And that's why they got to come in there and improve on what you got. They got to come in there and add to the peace you got. So they got to bring more peace and not chaos. They got to bring a peaceful house. Because if you're on your own and you got peace, the man that you bring into your life got to bring peace. And then vice versa for the man. If the man got a peaceful life, then the woman has to come in there and be peaceful. She can't be loud. She can't be yelling and calling out his name. She got to be peaceful. He got peace. I got peace. Look, they agitating me. Like, I tell them all the time, y'all got to go. Like, cause I want this bitch to myself. I just want a house to myself. But I'm just saying, they be looking at myself, looking at me like I just want to be I want peace. They say I'm annoying with the way what I work and do by myself at my house. So why am I here then? See what I'm saying? How am I annoying you if this is what I do? I gotta walk on eggshells? No, I'm not walking on eggshells in my house. No, I'm not. So see what I'm saying? I need to be by myself so I can do my work in peace. They don't understand that though. I'm gonna be loud. I like to have fun. I like to laugh. I like to make people laugh. So but I'm not loud in a relationship, of course. This is just work hour. We have fun anyway off of this, but this is not all day long. Well, I get tired of talking sometimes too. But this is what I do. Right? I'm so sick and tired of going through the same old cycle with him. It's over and over. And only you gonna have to break it, engineer. Only you can break that cycle because he may not. And he's just gonna get more time off of you. He's gonna get more time off of you when you could have been going and healing somewhere. That's all it is. Use you as a coaster, a roller, what you call it? That plate, that coat, that thing that you put your cup on. Not the doormat. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The coaster. Yeah. The cup holder coaster, whatever you want to call it. It said, thank you, Kim. This really and truly helped me. This gave me clarity. Go eat. Don't get hungry. Yeah, the coaster. I was like, whatever they call that damn thing. Yeah, I gotta go eat, y'all. I gotta go eat. This was powerful. This was powerful. I hope y'all can just get some type of clarity. Go to the table and talk about it. You don't just leave unless you just really that fed up. But and you don't feel like he's gonna do anything, because if you live with him long enough, your ass know he ain't gonna do anything, because he never did do anything, right? But shoot it down when you did want to go get counseling or something. So that's different if you've been already on him about counseling. You make it try one more time. Are we gonna fix this? Because there's clearly a problem here, and I don't like the trajectory of where this is going, and then start pulling back. I told y'all how I started pulling back. I stopped washing clothes, folding clothes. It wasn't getting nowhere. I stopped putting them bitches up. I ain't give a freaking frack. I was like, because remember, when a woman, she gonna check out way before she actually check fucking out. And if men, you ain't paying attention to your woman, and she starts pulling back, she finna check the fuck out on your ass. It's just a matter of time. And it ain't gotta be she got somebody else. It's she held space for herself. And you probably gave her the last way out and the last straw. And she took it. And she took it. She took it. So, you never know when she gonna take that damn space for herself and go get her own place with that space. See? Y'all underestimate the power of love. When you love yourself, you is out of there. You out of there. You are out of there once you come to your senses, though. It said, wouldn't like Kim when she's hungry. I said, I agree with you. Kim, go eat. We don't want you to be hungry, because I'm going to turn into the Hulk. I'm going to be up here cussing. I'll be like up here like line dancing. Line dancing and going off because I'm hungry. Because I got to eat. I'm a Taurus. I got to eat. I ain't even got my earrings in or nothing. So, there we go. Hope that helped y'all. That's going to be in my dating relationship playlist over here on my YouTube channel. Hope y'all like it. All right. Peace, love, and harmony. And I'll see y'all later. All right. Peace. I'm out. I'm eating now.